it's important to, of course, look back into the past too. And for the past 25 years, that's exactly what the Historical Society in Mason has been doing.
That's right, and you can celebrate this milestone with them, and our very own Claudia Sella is going to show you how.
The old saying is that if you don't know your history, okay, you might make the same mistakes over again.
For nearly a quarter century, history has been the focus here. And if these walls could talk, they'd probably tell you that there's a lot of it. Today, this building is a museum, but it hasn't always been.
This particular building wasn't always a museum. It was the town home of John Rayner and his family that was built back in the mid-1800s. That is John Rayner and Emily Rayner. And they're the ones who came here in around 1840 from New York State. Most of this part of Michigan was settled from people who were from New York State, but he was involved in all sorts of things, banking and lending and land speculation. And John Rayner retired and eventually passed away in the late 1870s, a very rich man.
The life of John and Emily Rayner are just two of the many stories that have been told here for the past quarter century.
We like to see the history because there are some things that we can take as examples in our community where things that we don't want to do that again.
For 25 years, that's what they've been doing here at the Mason Historical Society.
April 17th, which is a Monday, at 5 o'clock, we're going to have a ceremony in the Virginia Schlichter Auditorium here at the museum. And we're going to celebrate the 25th anniversary of the Mason Area Historical Museum.
It will be a time to look back and reflect on all they've accomplished and all that they've preserved.
Now, the society itself began back in 1976, but the museum itself didn't open until 1998. Probably the most important thing that the Mason Area Historical Society has done for the Mason area is to bring a sense of history. People need to know kind of not only where their families came from, because a lot of us have moved here in recent years. We also need to know some of the basis for a lot of the things going on in the community.
Doug says it's been a great 25 years, but there's more work to be done, more stories to be told. And that's why it's not only important to look back, but it's important to look forward too.
That's right, and the 25th anniversary celebration will be held on Monday, April 17th at 5 p.m. There's going to be a lot of well-known people there from both the state of Michigan and Ingham County, so it'll be a very fun and informative party.
Plus, there's also going to be a ribbon cutting, just like there was back in 1998. So if you'd like to go and celebrate, you can find, of course, more information at WILX.com/Studio 10, or, of course, to the Mason Historical Society's website.